The Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture and the Ghana Tourism Authority are hopeful that the Ministry of Finance will consider providing tax reliefs in the mid-year budget review for operators in the sector, following a paper they presented on the issue. According to the two entities who are poised to make tourism the #1 GDP earner in the country, they believe a flat tax rate regime will be the way to go in maintaining and sustaining gains made in the tourism sector over the years. There's more in this report filed by Citi News' Neoni Amate Kanaku.
Various players in the tourism and hospitality sector gathered in the Eastern Regional Capital, Koforidua, for the 2024 First Quarter Public-Private Partnership Forum to help bridge the funding gaps for SMEs in the tourism and hospitality sector. The PPPF is a creation of the Tourism Act Section 2, which elaborates that there ought to be a public-private partnership which should regularly deliberate on matters of concern and interest in the industry. Since its inauguration in 2021, players in the industry have been meeting quarterly, and this is the 5th edition. The Chief Executive of the Ghana Tourism Authority, Akwesi Ajiman, who has been speaking to Citi News about the importance of the engagement, indicated that the sector has made some good strides despite prevailing challenges and affirmed their commitment to ensure financial stability for operators.
And say that we have made a very strong recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, looking at the data that we have, where domestic tourism, for example, has moved from about 900,000 in 2022 to 1.4 million in 2023. And also international arrivals ended 2023 at 1.140 million, which compares favorably to even the 2019 figure, which was the year of return.
The president of the Ghana Hotels Association, Edward Akanyamike, says funding has been a major challenge for its members in the sector.
Funding is the life wire of most businesses, or every business. It's very important. We need to fund our capital investment. We need to fund our operational expenses. We need to fund a whole lot. Okay, and it's been identified as one of the major challenges in the tourism and hospitality industry. And that is why we are happy that this particular PPPF is programmed to seek avenues for funding for the tourism.
From license fees to tourism levy, players in the hospitality industry and tourism sector annually pay a combined 17 different levies to government and regulators, which includes 15% VAT, 2.5% GET Fund, 2.5% NHIL, 1% COVID-19 levy, 1% Tourism Development Fund, 20% corporate tax, 13.5% Tier 1 payment to Senate on behalf of staff, food hygiene permit, environmental protection permit, fire permit, data protection permit, business operating permit, suitability report, among others, a situation which is taking a toll on their activities. Mr. Edward Akanyamika believes the consideration of the paper in the mid-year budget review by the Finance Ministry will go a long way to improve the sector.
We have put a paper together. Unfortunately, we couldn't get space in the budget, or we couldn't present it to the Ministry of Finance at the last budget reading.